What's up, guys? It's your boys Wolkie back with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from Callan at Slapped Ham. This is the double feature, so 2 videos in 1 of scary content from Slapped Ham. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn, get comfortable, but bring your extra pair of pants, and let's get into the video. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys consider subscribing by hitting that white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it so I do post videos like this one. You guys will get that little ring notification that I posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you so much for the love and support you guys are continuously showing. We're on our way to 100K, but I need your guys' help. So make sure you guys do the thing down below. But also go over to Slapped Ham. Give him some love. Link is down in the description. Make sure you guys go over there. Give him some love by subscribe, comment, like, and share. Give Callan at Slapped Ham the love and devotion that he deserves for putting this together for us to enjoy, get scared, and lose ourselves in terror. It can take a lot of work, a lot of effort. We want to give thanks back to this man. But with that being said, let's get into the scares.
Alan, and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the freakiest videos that are trending right now.
Yes, please.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Do it right now. I've had a nightmare about this one.
Alarm's going off.
A few weeks ago, we featured the terrifying encounter that TikToker Dustin Lee Frasier experienced while working the night shift at a local restaurant in the Appalachian Mountains of Tennessee. Here's a little refresher. While chatting to a friend on Snapchat, Dustin was locking up the restaurant for the evening.
And I don't really know why. Like, I have tried to, like,
I've had nightmares about this thing.
Medicine for it and
oh
stuff.
My gosh.
But
while walking through one of the back rooms, this happened.
Tried to, like I have tried.
A mysterious shadowy figure can be seen.
And I don't really know why. Like, I have tried to, like, take medicine for it and stuff, but
Dustin didn't hear or see anything out of the ordinary at the time of filming, and still to this day has no way of explaining this strange figure.
dark.
Right there!
Well, now, in his latest update on TikTok, Dustin Lee Frasier recounts yet another chilling encounter that's left him shaken.
Another one?
It's April 29, 2024, and Dustin is expecting a DoorDash delivery. He hears a knock at the door when this happens.
From what? Halloween Town?
Okay. So currently,
You can still hear the knocking in the background. However, despite capturing the encounter on camera, Dustin remains as puzzled as his viewers.
so I ordered
you out.
DoorDash, and I heard it knock.
So what's really going on in the Appalachian Mountains? Could this truly be evidence of a supernatural presence? Or is there a more rational explanation behind Dustin's unsettling experience?
It looks like the people from Wrong Turn.
So currently, so I ordered DoorDash.
A bone-chilling TikTok video shared by the user Dark Moose Man has stirred widespread fear as it unravels the harrowing ordeal of an overnight security guard in Mexico. The footage, captured within the confines of an old school, depicts a lone guard encountering the inexplicable in the dead of night. As the guard is working the shift all alone, he spots something deeply unsettling on the security camera feed.
What did he get? Oh! Oh! What is that? Oh! What is that? This looks like it should be from, like, The Corpse Bride.
It's a strange-looking person trying to get in.
It looks like it's morphing. It's like...
However, when the guard went to the front entrance of the school,
no one there. How about
there was no one to be seen.
Knew it.
All that was left
Ow!
were these eerie images captured by the CCTV system.
What the fuck is that? You can't tell me that if you saw this while you were working as a security guard, you'd be like, here's my stuff. I'm out. Goodbye. Have a good night. I quit. I would be so done if I saw this. Hell no.
These eerie images captured by the CCTV system.
His eyes are glowing. Like,
Viewers have speculated that it might have been someone under the
Skinwalker?
influence of drugs or alcohol.
I'm telling you right now. If you're under alcohol or the D word, you're not going to be having eyes that are glowing like if you were like Superman. Like it's not going to happen. This is
No one can quite explain
out
the
of this
person's
world.
long, elongated limbs.
Skinwalker, mimic, demonic. What is it? Oh.
During a somber funeral ceremony in the Villa Gonzalez municipality of the Dominican Republic, mourners were left stunned when something strange began to happen. Take a look.
So it's just that one. It's going back and forth. Is it uneven?
The unsettling incident, captured on video and widely circulated on social media over the weekend, has sparked intense speculation and debate.
What the hell? Could this be uneven? And like the wind, you can see the wind's blowing on it. I'm skeptical.
In the viral
but
footage,
I believe,
the wreath can be seen moving repeatedly all on its own, prompting
guys
shocked
think?
reactions from onlookers.
Comment below.
Some mourners speculated that the deceased woman they had gathered to remember was somehow behind the eerie phenomenon.
But why would she do this? Again, I'm half skeptical. I'm half believe.
The video has ignited a flurry of discussion online, with theories ranging from supernatural activity to the possibility of a practical joke or natural causes like a breeze. However, skeptics argue that staging such a spectacle at a wake would be in poor taste.
It would. It'd be disrespectful.
While the true cause of the wreath's strange movements remain uncertain, one thing is clear. The unsettling video has captured the imagination of viewers across the nation, leaving many to ponder the mysteries of life and death.
We'd really like to know what you guys think.
A bizarre and unsettling chain of events has unfolded in Japan, surrounding a man named Meguro.
Again, I say this on every pretty much video that I watch when it comes to Japanese culture. I love Japanese culture. Do not get me wrong. I love the way that they have their dialect and the calligraphy and just their overall. I would love to go to Japan someday. But for some reason, the Japanese ghosts are in a next level of terror, man. Like, have you watched Grudge? Have you watched Ju-on? Was it Ju-on? I can't remember. Yeah. Like, they are, like... I've had nightmares about them. They're max level terror.
Who received a series of mysterious and allegedly cursed objects from an acquaintance named Nakano.
Why would you touch these? Oh my gosh.
What began as a request for Meguro to test and document the objects quickly turned into a chilling encounter with the supernatural.
These look like haunted items.
In a video documenting his experiences, Meguro sets up a camera to capture the objects overnight,
Let me guess, they
expecting
move.
nothing out of the ordinary. However, as the night progresses, strange occurrences begin to unfold.
Did it just break?
One particularly eerie moment captured on film shows one of the allegedly cursed objects, a doll, sitting on a chair.
Does it open its
Watch
eyes?
what happens.
Get the flip out.
The footage, enough to send shivers down anyone's spine, hints at the ominous power of the objects in question.
It That literally had a black eye like the black-eyed children. I have
But
goosebumps
the
on my
true
legs.
horror comes to light when news breaks of a fire engulfing Nakano's apartment, the very individual who entrusted Meguro with the cursed items in the first place.
Bad juju.
Images of the charred remains
Oh my
serve as a
gosh.
sobering reminder of the potential consequences of dabbling in the supernatural. This chilling saga serves as a stark warning against the temptation to toy with forces beyond our understanding. As the
dog.
footage unfolds, it becomes clear that
This tall one right here, this is what scares me. This tall one.
the allure of allegedly cursed objects is not worth the risk of unleashing unforeseen horrors.
And then this one right here, black eyes. Ah! What kind of camera is that? Poor puppy. Off with his
What do you
head.
think? Is this footage to be believed? Let me know where you land on this one in the comments down below.
I don't want to know. This is why I stay away from haunted dolls. You will not catch me ever near one.
Venturing into the eerie depths of abandoned
love this channel.
locations can unearth more than
Spider
just
peepers.
dust-covered relics of the past, as demonstrated by a recent excursion documented on the YouTube channel Finders Beepers History Seekers.
In the middle of there.
The intrepid duo behind the lens embark on a journey to unravel the mysteries shrouding a desolate homestead with a chilling history.
This is a farm, isn't it? Yeah. There was a farmer, the farmer's wife, and 2 children. The farmer's wife died of cholera?
Tuberculosis.
Legend has it that the once peaceful abode was marred by tragedy when a grief-stricken farmer haunted by the loss of his wife succumbed to madness in the early 1900s. His anguish drove him to a harrowing end, but his despair didn't cease there. In a heart-wrenching act, he allegedly took the lives of his 2 innocent children. As the explorers venture into the dilapidated dwelling, they encounter more than just decaying timbers and forgotten relics.
This place is, I think it's older than we think it is, this.
It could be. Could be a lot older.
What is the Mendip?
Just before they started filming for the night, the pair explain how a kitchen table began to shake, seemingly for no apparent reason.
So we were stood just here. Andy was stood there. I was stood here looking in this. And all of a sudden, this table lifted up and dropped back down again.
Wobbled like that.
Yeah, and like we have had a look at it, and it does like move that big metal thing off the end.
As they explore the house, moments of unsettling phenomena begin to punctuate their exploration, leaving them on edge.
There's another one here, so I don't know whether we should just look up this one as we're here. Can you hear a high-pitched noise? Did you hear a noise in there then?
Later, while exploring upstairs, they hear what sounds like another person walking around the house.
Right. Was there another... Oh, bloody hell. Was there another
Across the
room
chest.
here?
Yeah, I think so.
Shh. Stop. Is there someone downstairs?
Sounds like a chain.
I hope not. It's not on the sheet, is it?
Shh. No, listen. Can you hear running?
Sounds like bare feet.
Okay. Can you like running feet?
Moments later, the strangest event of the night begins to unfold.
That's gonna be a no for
Where
me.
did that come from then?
A broom appears out of nowhere.
Where did that come from then?
Scrutinizing their footage
He
reveals
looks like-
a perplexing sequence of
What's
events.
happening?
Earlier, at around the 52-minute and 10-second mark, you can see there's no broom at the bottom of the stairs.
Nope.
Even earlier, at 32 minutes and 19 seconds, you can see the broom sitting on the landing.
Which...
Right there.
I go, I don't mind.
That's a scrubby.
God, that's low as well, isn't it?
The men were filming the entire time, and there's no cuts in the footage. So how does one explain the broom flying to the bottom of the stairs?
Where did that come from
It
then?
once, it's how it's cleaned.
The strange sequence of events proves too much for the intrepid explorers, and they soon leave the property.
Absolutely nowhere it could have come from. Really weird. And there's nobody in here unless somebody's hiding up in this little bit, which is all a bit odd anyway.
At the end of the episode, they recap what happened while sitting in the car.
It freaked me out when we first started because that wasn't even on camera. I really wish that had been on camera.
We were just getting prepared.
Yeah, it proper put us about. And then that, and it
You can see just how baffled they really are.
They're like, what the heck
I've
happened?
looked back through the footage and I can't see that brush anywhere.
No.
So I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get why it was there, how it got down the stairs, where it was.
So was someone following them through the house? Or, given the tragic history of the property, is there something a little more mysterious at play here?
There's so many
Let me
abandoned
know what you think
houses
about this
anymore.
curious footage in the comments down below.
We have a few of them around our town. We're just stand still.
Where did that come from then?
Maybe I should do investigations on them.
This next one is some eerie dashcam footage shared by TikTok user Mythentic. Watch what happens.
Ew! It's always like on the
Out
road.
of
It's like a
nowhere,
portal opens
a
up
person
and drops this
appears
person
in the
there
middle of the road.
comes out of nowhere. Looks
So
like
where did the
backside.
person come from? The vehicles up ahead
Ow.
don't swerve seconds prior. It's almost as if this person
Hey,
just
man.
materializes out of nowhere.
My poor dog.
It's this eerie detail that's led many viewers to believe that this is a ghost caught on camera.
I can tell you I probably soiled myself a few times if I saw that.
Here's a quick and eerie little one shared over on our Slaptown Facebook group by user Ahmed Shah. Captured by a parent, the clip initially depicts a young boy immersed in
He's just
innocent
playing-
play.
That's the pants.
But soon, the footage takes a turn for the creepy.
Whoa! Yep. Nope.
Out of nowhere, the door flings open and the toy topples over.
It's gonna be a no for me. Whoa!
Unfortunately, as is often the case with eerie little clips like this, there's almost no accompanying information, so we can't delve deeper into the incident. So is this just a prank, or are we witnessing something a little more mysterious here? Watch the clip again.
I got scared.
And make your own mind up.
Did you? I got a little nervous. Whoa! If it was my kid, I'd be going after my kid to grab him and get him away.
Before we take a look at a truly bizarre piece of footage that's been captured in Russia, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications.
Do it, it's free.
That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and intriguing videos.
It's free. Come on, guys. It's free. The white button.
A
Hit it.
peculiar video has emerged over on Facebook from a page dubbed OVNIs vs UFOs 2, stirring up a storm of speculation. Captured in Russia, the footage depicts a bizarre display in the night sky.
Could this be like a light, like a, what are they called? Those movie lights? They go by. I'm just
A series of swift, anomalous lights streak across the night sky.
I'm just curious.
Skeptics may be swift to attribute the phenomenon to mere optical illusions or perhaps a mundane light show. Conversely, believers in the extraterrestrial may see this as undeniable evidence of UFO activity gracing the Russian skies.
It looks like lights. It doesn't look like objects.
The debate rages on, with opinions divided and no concrete conclusion in sight.
We'll just never know. Thoughts down below, please.
On August 16th, 1951, an entire town in France seems to have gone on a collective acid trip.
Oui,
This
monsieur,
is a
right over there.
bizarre
Oh.
and truly strange case that we took a deep dive over on our second channel, Slaptam
check it
Mysteries. Here's a little snippet.
I like the other channel, too. The mystery channel, very good.
Pont Saint-Esprit was usually just another quiet village in the serene southern part of France. But on August 16, 1951, dozens of residents fell seriously ill. In the following days, hundreds more people also followed them into sickness with complaints of low temperatures, cold sweats, low blood pressure, stomach pain, and nausea. Further complicating things was the fact that everyone suffered from insomnia at night and smelled terrible all the time. The affected citizens were sweating profusely and exhibited a state of giddiness, and the disagreeable odors were reported to smell like dead mice rotting away.
Ew.
Hundreds of the victims had their unexplained mass sickness stop there, but it was just the start for an unlucky few. Dozens of residents started having horrific hallucinations. While the illnesses were well documented, the specific cause of this incident has been debated ever since.
So what really
finish it.
happened? To hear the full story, you'll have to head over to our second channel, Slaptam Mysteries. We'll put a link to the episode in the description box down below. We'll also pin it in the comments.
We'll give him some love. I watch this all the time.
A TikTok video capturing a bizarre sequence of events in a Florida
Time
backyard
traveler?
has ignited fervent debates and conspiracy theories about time travel. The video, posted by Alex Charles, shows a man entering a shed on his Airbnb property and seemingly disappearing, only to have an older man emerge
Are you telling me there's a time machine in his shed?
days later, sparking claims of a real time traveler caught on camera.
Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows, and he looks noticeably older.
The footage shows a younger man trespassing into the backyard, entering a shed, and never exiting, at least not on camera.
So as you can see, he's wandering around my backyard. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's like thinking like where to go.
Does he have
and
something
he
in his
actually ends
backpack?
up going into my shed. So you can see he opens it, goes into the shed. So I'm fast forwarding the time so you can see there's no movement. He never leaves the shed.
Charles, who resides 5 hours away from the property, informs the police.
So I end up calling the police. You can see in the last one, the police coming through the front yard. And then here's the police coming into the backyard. And you can see they literally go inside.
But they reportedly find no evidence of the man inside of the
And
shed.
then he comes back.
They come
later.
out and he's not there. And like I've been watching this backdoor camera the whole entire time and he never left.
The plot thickens days later when Charles posts a second video showing an older man emerging from the same shed.
And he looks right at the camera too. That guy left my shed.
He suggests that this could be the same person, only significantly aged, hinting at potential time travel.
He noticeably aged. Looks like the same guy, but aged. So him again, and now him. Same facial features, whiter hair. He literally left the same shed.
But time traveler, did he like? Did time go through him?
saw the camera I put before. There was no movement that whole night. Then the next day, this guy leaves the shed, looks right at the camera like he knows, and he looks noticeably older.
TikToker Matty Ice Rants, who initially mocked the story, soon finds himself deeply engrossed.
When I first saw this video, I thought it was just fake. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was some sort of skit. So much so that I stitched it with like a silly little I'm a time traveler thing. But I'm convinced that it's the same guy because they have the same walk, the same
look.
mannerisms, the same facial structure. I don't know, I think it's pretty close.
A reverse image search of the older man that exited the shed leads to the discovery of one Stephen A. Miller, a deceased Harvard graduate who resembles the individual in the video and was known for his interest in time travel theories.
I'm gonna need to know
Very
everything
interesting.
about Stephen A. Miller.
A quick Google of Stephen A. Miller reveals dozens of Quora posts asking about time travel and its feasibility.
Who's got a Quora profile asking questions about time travel?
According to an online obituary, Miller died in July of 2018. But if you follow the rabbit hole deeper, you can find a post over on Facebook by a man named Dominique Ragu. Dominique wishes farewell to his dear departed friend, Stephen A. Miller. Strangely though, the post is dated July 20th, 2017,
What do you guys
exactly a
think?
year before Stephen reportedly died.
But this one is dated 2017,
Time travel
saying
or
that he
just a
died in
gimmick?
2018.
Further digging reveals that Miller had lived not far from the shed in Florida and had delved into metaphysical theories, including consciousness transference, which he discusses on his old website.
But the shed is located in Florida somewhere. I'm not gonna dox the guy. But Steve also has a previous address of Sarasota, Florida.
This background, combined with his academic
Kinda creepy, to be
credentials,
honest.
gives credibility to the time travel speculations swirling online. Adding to the intrigue, some commenters noted a resemblance between the older man that exits the shed and author Stephen King, tying the events to King's 2022 novel Fairy Tale, which involves a portal in a shed leading to
What?
another dimension.
My problem, and I'm sure many writers have it, not just newbies like me, is deciding where to start. My first thought was with the shed.
This parallel
That's
has led some to
crazy.
speculate whether the entire incident is an elaborate promotional stunt for King's book.
Pretty good though.
As the story gains traction, even making it onto TMZ, the discussions continue to be a hot topic.
And I don't quite understand it. No, I don't believe there's a time travel portal in his shed, but I can't figure out what happened here. So
However, the
Who
narrative
knows?
abruptly shifts yet again when Matty Ice, previously a proponent of the time travel theory, suddenly dismisses the entire affair as likely just a mundane drug deal.
I'm no longer convinced that this is a case of time traveler caught on tape, as I am that this is a case of Florida man caught doing what we call a dead drop.
This sudden change in tone prompts further conspiracy theories amongst his followers, with some suggesting that Matty's been coerced into discrediting his own findings, possibly under government pressure. One commenter even said, "Blink twice if you need help."
And it is interesting that on his Quora profile, one of his followers is a CIA operative.
Amidst these wild theories and speculations,
crazy.
the truth remains elusive. Was this a simple case of mistaken identity, a drug deal, a clever viral hoax? Or could it indeed be a genuine instance of time travel?
Leaves my shed. And he looks right at the camera too. That guy
Like, go
left my
back in
shed.
time?
As the debate rages on, the line between reality
1990.
and fiction continues to blur, leaving more questions than answers in this curious viral mystery.
So when the police came in here, they went right here, they looked around, they didn't see anything. There's nowhere else that he could have gone. He came from this way, right here. So he walked around the side here, went to the shed there, and then the guy
The
left
washer
coming
dryer
out
of
of
the
here
time machine.
that way.
A series of troubling incidents at a duplex in Hudson, Wisconsin culminated in the unmasking of the alleged perpetrator as a high-ranking corporate executive. Over several nights in March 2022, residents of a duplex on Locust Street reported unsettling occurrences of someone peeping through their windows.
Creepy.
The situation escalated when surveillance
I heard
footage
about
captured
this
a
one.
man in dark clothing,
This guy's a
sneaking up to a
CEO.
window and attempting to peer through the blinds, which were shut.
So creepy to think about. Like, get a life, dude. Like, what are you doing? And apparently this was a CEO, like, of a big corporation.
The next night, following further reports of suspicious activity, a resident from the nearby area saw the same individual from the surveillance video lurking just outside the duplex. The footage, which had been circulated among the neighborhood to raise awareness, showed the man leaving the scene in a Mini Cooper. This vehicle was later found unoccupied in a nearby Wells Fargo bank parking lot. Further investigation linked the car to 49-year-old Robert T. Cecina, the then global key account vice president for 3M.
Dang.
When police visited Cecina's home, only a few blocks away from where the incident took place, he matched the description of the individual in the video exactly. Cecina offered an explanation of car trouble and a subsequent phone call with his 3M colleagues in Asia as reasons for his presence near the duplex. However, his alibi was contradicted by discrepancies in his account of his family's activities that evening, leading police to doubt his truthfulness. When asked by police what they did that night, Cecina said the family watched Solo together. His wife, however, said they watched Iron Man 3. Cecina's involvement led to his arrest on March 13, and he was subsequently placed on administrative leave by 3M, with his employment terminated soon after.
Dang!
In court, Cecina entered into a no-contest plea to amended charges of criminal trespass to a dwelling and 2 counts of disorderly conduct, downgraded from an initial felony of stalking. This plea was part of a deferred judgment agreement that might allow him to avoid conviction if he successfully completes a 3-year diversion program.
Was that worth it?
So what do you think? Did Cecina get off lightly because of his 3M clout?
What up?
Should he have been charged with stalking?
Yeah?
I'd like to hear your thoughts on this peculiar case in the comments down below.
We need to stop being so lenient on like laws and or punishment. Like, put the hammer down, man. Because then you're just going to reoffend again. A creep. When he risked his whole job for that.
A curious incident at an AT&T store in Midtown Manhattan has sparked intrigue after something strange was captured on the store's security cameras. The peculiar event occurred in 2019 at the store located on 63rd Street and 3rd Avenue, and was recently emailed to us by a viewer named Lewis S., a former manager of the store. Take a look at what the security cameras captured.
Ooh. He's
Lewis
like, yeah,
recounted the
no.
incident, which took place during a busy midday, explaining that while he was busy sending texts in a manager's chat about sales updates, he noticed the remote control moving out the corner of his eye.
What the hell? He's looking at it like,
Despite being surrounded by sales staff and customers, no one was near him at the time. The footage, which Lewis secured from the store's security system and recorded it on his phone, appears to show the remote control being pushed without any visible cause.
Oh, there's cause.
I looked under the table real quick and then immediately told one of the sales reps what I had just seen, but they didn't believe me, Lewis said. He described the movement as if a ghost was trying to play spin the bottle with him, highlighting the unexplained nature of the motion. So what do you think's been caught on camera here? Is someone playing a prank on the manager? Love to hear your take in the comments down below.
Yes, I'd like to know what you guys think.
This next eerie piece of footage has been circulating heavily over on social media recently, with this version uploaded to Facebook by a page called Wealth.Greatness. The clip shows a little girl playing with some toys.
Trying to show her plastic forks and knives and spoons.
When suddenly, something quite eerie happens. The initial movement is subtle and not noticed by the girl.
It's like, I want a drink.
Soon, she notices what's happening. She runs screaming for her mum.
Smart girl.
The girl's reaction seems quite genuine, leaving commenters with 2 possible scenarios. 1, someone's playing a prank on the young girl. Or 2, we're seeing some genuine paranormal activity caught on camera.
Smart girl to get out of there. She's not like, I'm gonna watch. See what happens. Oh, what is that?
Oh my
In a remarkable sighting that stirred excitement and curiosity, Las Vegas resident Brendan Walker and his friend Brandy Vanetta claimed to have observed an unidentified flying object in the clear night sky of early May 2024.
Is it flying or is it a portal?
The incident, detailed in a Facebook post by Walker, occurred just as the pair were discussing UFOs in Walker's backyard.
Do you see that? You see that glitch?
I see like a...
According to Walker's vivid description, we just
dot.
saw plane after plane, even a small plane flew in front of it. Then this, all of a sudden, this bright light with fog, haze, aura around it, silently comes towards us and disappeared instantly after 30 seconds. It's a clear night tonight, no clouds, and it was so bright. The video clip Walker shared shows a glowing object that distinctly differs from the conventional aircraft visible in the footage.
You see that one? But what is that?
Why is it foggy?
Is it a phenomenon?
The light, accompanied by a haze or aura, hovers momentarily before ascending and vanishing from sight.
And they didn't have
It's going higher and higher and higher.
It's not even.
Could it be a balloon? It's not a balloon.
It's disappearing.
Oh my god.
Boop. It's like it's ascending to...
This sudden disappearance, coupled with its unusual luminosity and silence, prompted Walker to assert that the sighting was definitely out of the ordinary, and hopes it captures the attention of local news outlets.
They're coming for us.
The sighting has sparked a wave of speculation online, with viewers debating the nature of the strange object. While some suggest it might just be a drone or an atmospheric phenomenon, others are inclined to believe it could be extraterrestrial in nature, especially given the distinct characteristics described by Walker.
I can't tell what it is.
This event adds to the growing list of reported UFO sightings around the world and comes at a time when public interest in unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, has peaked following governmental acknowledgement of UAP investigations.
Has UAPs been always around?
As curiosity and theories abound, this sighting in Las Vegas remains an intriguing mystery, pending further investigation or explanation.
I always know it by UFO, not UAP.
Foggy around it?
It's got a glow to it.
In an emotionally charged moment that since captured the hearts of many online, a family's act of saying farewell to their departed mother has turned extraordinary. The incident, shared on Instagram by user RealGBockDeCEO in October 2023, took place during a serene lakeside ceremony intended to spread the ashes of their loved one. As depicted in the video, a family member is seen gently shaking the ashes from an urn into the lake.
That's enough. No.
Remarkably, the ashes appear to cluster on the surface of the water, forming the word love.
Look, she's saying something. Love. L-O-V-E. Oh,
The unexpected phenomenon left family and friends in attendance both astonished and comforted, interpreting it as a poignant message from the beyond. The clip quickly resonated with viewers, sparking discussions and debates about the possibilities of life after death and the connection that might linger beyond the physical world. While some skeptics may attribute the formation to currents or chance, those who witnessed the event felt a deep personal meaning in the moment.
It'd be nice to think that they're watching us and stuff.
L-O-V-E. Oh,
So is this a simple coincidence, or could it be a genuine sign from a loved one? The answers may vary, but the emotional impact of such a moment is undeniable.
Do you think it's a coincidence, or do you think it's a message? I like to think it's a message. What do you think?
Body's forming. She's saying something. Love. L-O-V-E. Oh,
It's making them feel better. That's all that matters.
This next one was sent to us by a viewer named JB. They captured this footage while at a family gathering after noticing something strange happening on the table. Take a look.
I mean, I've seen my pop can do this, but there was condensation on the bottom. But you really don't see any condensation
The
But is there a
can
magnet
appears to be
inside?
moving, all on its own.
Let me see underneath the table.
This goes on for some time.
Wow, moving on its own.
While it mimics the movements of a can sitting on condensation, the long duration of movement and lack of moisture make this quite a strange sight.
Don't see any liquid.
One of the onlookers even shows that there's no strings or wires attached to the can.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
So what do you think? Spooky can or not a fan? Cast your votes down below.
It could be a magnet inside the can and a magnet underneath the table. That's the skeptic in me.
Wow, moving on its own.
Before we take a look at some curious Ring camera security footage that's been posted over on our Slaptam subreddit, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications.
It's free.
That way you'll be notified every time we drop our scary and intriguing stories. In the quiet streets of Tacoma, Washington, an unusual phenomenon
I live there!
captured on a home security camera sparked both intrigue and bewilderment among viewers. The footage, shared by Reddit user Serene Eileen Dippity over on our Slaptam subreddit in July of 2023, presents a puzzling scene that remains unexplained to this day.
I left in 2016. 14. Whoa, what's going on there?
The black and white video from a Ring camera mounted on the front porch of the user's mother shows an odd light emanating from a bush across the street.
Super bright.
The light flashes brightly for a moment,
Almost like a fire.
before completely dissipating.
Is it the new burning bush? Is Moses trying to... Not Moses trying to talk to us.
Notably, the footage is entirely silent, adding to the mystery as the light occurrence made no noise whatsoever.
So I did make
An
a
important
pulsing noise.
detail provided by the user, considering the town's strict regulations against fireworks and explosives.
Yeah, they stopped me.
DOP's post explains that the light couldn't have been fireworks, and the video was recorded at around 3 a.m. in the early spring, ruling out typical celebratory causes. Furthermore, the neighbour from whose property the light seems to originate is described as reclusive, having only been seen once or twice by the user's mother, ever. This peculiar sighting has prompted numerous responses on the subreddit, with users speculating about the nature of the light, from potential reflections and electrical anomalies to more fanciful explanations involving paranormal activity. However, without further evidence or similar occurrences
What do
to
you think
compare,
this is?
the source of the light remains a subject of
I can't
speculation.
I can't tell if it's a light behind it or if it's inside the bush. What do you think?
Now, in case you haven't heard the awesome news, we've launched a brand new second channel. If you want to see the
Go
latest
watch the channel.
episode,
It's really
check out
good.
that link on the top there.
I like it.
Otherwise, there's a spooky playlist there you can binge on. Now, leave us a comment down below which one of these clips you thought was the scariest or weirdest. We love hearing your feedback. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
I love his outro. So with that being said, you guys know the deal. Go over to his channel, give him some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share. Let me know what you guys thought of each and every clip. And don't forget to have a great day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.